Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. And tonight's video, whenever you're watching this, we're going to be doing a Reiki and intuitive healing session for emotional clearing, letting go of all negative emotions that are stored in the body, whether it's on a conscious or subconscious level. And my intention for this video, as I believe this is the last video that I am publishing on my channel in the year of 2024, is for us to release these negative emotions that are stored, release them from the body, from the mind, so that we can advance into 2025 with clean energy to really manifest our goals and intentions. So I have 2 videos planned for 2025 already that are about jumpstarting our 2025 and starting a fresh start. So I felt that this was really important to release these heavy emotions. So I'm going to be using the Reiki. The Reiki is already activated, and the Reiki goes beyond space and time, which means that you can come back to this video as many times as you need to. Anytime that you feel like heavier negative emotions need to be released. And I am going to be using intuitive healing as well, and see what negative emotions need to be released for the collective subconscious. So really just sitting in with this silence. The Reiki is activated, as I said, and allowing this Reiki to go anywhere it needs to, mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual now. Just letting it go wherever the Reiki wants to go. There we go. I'm in the living room today. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I like to change the setting up a little bit. I feel like it freshens up the energy. I do have a window open because as soon as I start filming, I get very hot. That is the Reiki. So if you hear any noises in the distance, just know that that's why it's a little bit louder. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday season. Christmas was amazing as always. Spent a great family time and got very nice presents. And thank you for all the beautiful comments that I've been receiving recently, and just all of you in general for just being here in this healing journey and self-discovery journey with me. There we go. I am on holiday break, so I have 2 weeks off. So I've just been really enjoying my time off. I started the day with a good workout. I'm filming this on a Friday. And after I film this, I'm going to go to the clubhouse so that I can get some steps in on the treadmill. Good. lots of this energy is going to the physical body. So I don't know if you've been feeling more tired recently, more aches and pains. But I'm gravitated towards the low back, hips, and leg region for some of you. Yeah, lots of warmth in this region. I also have some crystals I'm going to be using today and essential oil sprays, but the crystal that I chose for the subconscious or the collective today was rhodonite. Really, as I drop it, really beautiful stone. So I can use the rhodonite now as I go through the physical body with the Reiki. Good. That feels better. And now going to, here we go, feel that shift, the lower body. Good. So I'm going to go through the whole entire intuitive healing sheet. I'm going to go through all 5 elements in Chinese 5-element theory. So fire, earth, metal, water, and wood, and any and all emotions that come up will be released. If you do not resonate with this emotion, just know this is a collective healing session, but you are still receiving the benefit of me releasing it. So let's see what comes up. Anything in the fire element? Yes. We got panic, longing, and is there more? No. And I'm going to keep a record of all of the emotions that we go through today so that at the end I can say all of the emotions that we released. Okay, yeah, so tuning into that panic and longing, and I'm going to hold, I want to hold the heart and the sacral actually for this one. And we are releasing the emotions of panic and longing for the collective's peace and happiness. And what's coming up for me is that the longing is associated with longing for the days where we don't have panic. So if you've been struggling with panic for a while now and we have a little bit of despair, and we have the longing for days that are better, or when days were better when we didn't have this panic, just releasing that. Releasing that from the body. There we go. You may feel that your hips feel heavier, that you're sinking into your body a little bit more. That's a great sign. That means that we're grounding into our bodies as we release this panic and a feeling of longing for increased peace and happiness. Lots of warmth on this one. Good, good, good. Good. I'm also getting the emotion of betrayal as well. And I want to hold the heart for this. I'm holding the heart, and we are releasing the emotion of betrayal for increased peace and happiness. Do not hold on to this betrayal. As hard as that sounds, releasing the betrayal is best for you, your health, your mental health. And if we keep ruminating over the betrayal, it's just going to attract more of it, unfortunately. And so we're going to release that. Releasing with a sense of love and kindness. And it feels really nice, very gentle. Here we go. Feel that heart center opening up. Your eyes may feel heavier than they did when we first started. That means that we're tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system. That's what happens when we release these emotions. And as I said, most of this is on a subconscious level. So for some of you, these emotions may have happened years ago, months ago. Maybe they are more fresh and present. But that's what happens when it comes to emotions, is that if not processed correctly, they get stored. So that is the intention for this video, is to release stored emotions. This feels really good, releasing that betrayal and panic and longing. But a lot of you has been holding on to this betrayal for a long time. I'm hearing at least 10 years for some of you again. Is there more for fire? No. Okay, now we're going to go to the earth element. Is there any emotions that need to be released in the earth element? So I have two emotions that need to be released from the earth element: hopelessness and helplessness. I'm hearing this is related to the betrayal. And I'm also hearing that panic and that longing is associated with the betrayal too. It's like the core of it is betrayal, and then you have branches that the emotion of betrayal caused. So betrayal occurred. We feel a sense of betrayal, that emotion of betrayal, and then we have panic, longing, hopelessness, helplessness. It's like these all stem from the betrayal for some of you. So I want to release, I'm holding the left side under your ribs and the stomach. And we are releasing the emotions of hopelessness and helplessness for increased peace and happiness, vitality, and optimal health. There we go. And instilling a belief that you are protected and that others are there for you and support you. I am being told to tell that to you. That you are supported and others are there to support you. Hopefully that resonates. Good. A couple more deep breaths for this hopelessness and helplessness. So the three emotions that I would like to release from the metal element is regret, lack of control, and anguish. And I want to do these individually because I feel like this is a lot to process and release. So I'm holding the lungs and the large intestine. So one hand on the lung, one hand on the large intestine. And we're releasing the emotion of regret for increase, peace, acceptance, vitality, and optimal health. Good. Feel those lungs open up, that heart center open up, and that ease of breath wash over you as we release this emotion of regret. Good. And know that you are doing the best that you are doing. You are enough, you are more than enough, and you've always been enough and more than enough. And you're doing the best that you can do with the information that you have, and you are making the best decisions for yourself. That's what I'm being told to tell you. holding the lungs and the large intestines, and we are releasing the emotion of lack of control for increased peace, acceptance, vitality, and optimal health. Very warm right now. If you feel warmth or coolness or different energy sensations, just know that is the Reiki doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, as well as the intuitive healing. Energy healing comes up as warmth for me. My hands get hot, I feel warmth in my body. But some people feel different energy or sensations in one part of their body or throughout their whole entire body. So it really just depends. And dumping that lack of control. Good. And holding your lungs and large intestine, and we are releasing the emotion of anguish for increased peace, acceptance, vitality, and optimal health. Good. So we're releasing panic. I know we release panic in the fire element. This is the water element. We're releasing shock. And we are releasing shame, all from the water element. I'm going to release these all at once, holding the bladder because we are in the water element. And we are releasing the emotions of panic, shock, and shame. This is coming up associated with the betrayal. So whatever happened with the betrayal, this news caused immense panic, shock, shame, feeling of lack of control, anguish, a little bit of regret. Again, it's very hard to pinpoint because this is a collective healing session, but for a lot of you, I'm feeling something triggered this sense of betrayal that triggered these other emotions as a result. But the core of it is really feeling like the betrayal for me, which I think, unfortunately, most of us can relate to feeling betrayed in our lives. And when we think of the betrayal that we felt, it does cause panic, lack of control, hopelessness, helplessness. I mean, betrayal is a very deep emotion that I think not a lot of people think about, but it's so much more common than we think. So holding the bladder, releasing the emotion of panic, shock, and shame for increased peace, acceptance, vitality, and optimal health. Here we go. Quick energy shift for that one. Yeah, feel that stillness. Not only on a mental, emotional, but also a physical and spiritual, all layers of just stillness now. I am feeling that the mind is a lot quieter now as well. less chatter, less negative thinking. Do you feel it? Release that. And the emotions that we need to release from the wood element is resentment, going back to the betrayal, and gall, which is shock and anger combined. So let's release that, holding the bottom of the right ribs and the solar plexus. And we are releasing the emotions of resentment and gall for increased peace, acceptance, vitality, and optimal health. When we are done with this healing session, I invite you to take it easy, hydrate, maybe do a salt bath or something that's just going to ground your energy, because when we release a lot of these emotions, it can feel draining in a good way. But when we operate with these emotions stored subconsciously for a while, it can be very heavy. And so when we release these, again, you can always come back to this video as many times as you need to. But what I find is that through very transformative, metamorphic healing sessions, drink water, ground yourself, and just take it easy and listen to your body, because it's healing and recharging on a very deep level. Good. And I want to use the rhodonite now. Are there any more emotions that need to be released? No. So I'm going to get the rhodonite. Just going to cleanse the body. And allowing the body to just soak up all this Reiki healing energy now that we've released all these heavy emotions. So just recharging the body, the mind, the soul. There we go. Good. Do you feel your body just soaking up all this Reiki now? Good. And I have these sprays. This is the Chakra 2 spray for the sacral. Good. Just allowing these essential oil sprays to recharge those chakras. This is the Chakra 4 spray, Feel in Harmony. And this is the Chakra 6 for the third eye, Feel Insight. And let me get the peach selenites to recharge that energy field. Sealing up that body and the auric field so that you can absorb all these positive energies and intentions that we created for you in this space today. Good. Holding your legs and feet to ground you. Thank you so much for joining me in this healing session. And most importantly, I would like you to thank yourself for taking the time for your own inner healing and self-discovery. I've had an amazing 2024 year. Thank you so much for joining me in my videos, and I can't wait to start 2025 with amazing healing energy videos and sessions for you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.